The oceanfront condominium building that collapsed near Miami had major structural damage to a concrete structural slab below its pool deck that needed to be extensively repaired, according to a 2018 engineering report on the building. The report was among a series of documents released by the city of Surfside as rescuers continued to dig Saturday through the rubble of the building in an effort to find any of the 159 people who remain unaccounted for after its collapse. At least 4 people were killed. While the engineering report from the firm of Morabito Consultants did not warn of imminent danger from the damage, and it is unclear if any of the damage observed was responsible for the collapse, it did note the need for extensive and costly repairs to fix the systemic issues with the building. It said the waterproofing under the pool deck had failed and had been improperly laid flat instead of sloped, preventing water from draining off. The failed waterproofing is causing major structural damage to the concrete structural slab below these areas. Failure to replace the waterproofing in the near future will cause the extent of the concrete deterioration to expand exponentially, the report said. The firm recommended that the damaged slabs be replaced in what would be a major repair. The report also uncovered abundant cracking and spalling of concrete columns, beams and walls in the parking garage. Some of the damage was minor, while other columns had exposed and deteriorating rebar. It also noted that many of the building's previous attempts to fix the columns and other damage with epoxy were marred by poor workmanship and were failing. Beneath the pool deck, where the slab had been epoxy injected, new cracks were radiating from the originally repaired cracks, the report said. At the site where the building once stood, scores of rescuers used big machines, small buckets, drones, microphones and their own hands on Friday to pick through the mountain of debris that had been the 12-story Champlain Towers South. Judy Spiegel was anxious for any update on her missing mother, 66-year-old Judy Spiegel, who lived on the 6th floor. "I'm just praying for a miracle," Spiegel said. "We're heartbroken that she was even in the building." Jeanne Ugarte was coming to grips with what she feared was a tragic end for longtime friends Juan and Ana Mora and their son Juan Jr., who was visiting his parents in their condo at the tower. "I know they're not going to find them alive," Ugarte said. "It's been too long." Hopes rested on how quickly crews could complete their grim, yet delicate task in Surfside, just a few miles north of Miami's South Beach. "Any time that we hear a sound, we concentrate in that area," Miami-Dade Assistant Fire Chief Raide Jadallah said. "It could be just steel twisting, it could be debris raining down, but not specifically sounds of tapping or sounds of a human voice."